Everyone, so I hope you remember we are doing one company project, that is a small company network design and implementation. Okay, I hope you remember that one. We are doing that one. So here already we covered the video one. You can watch already. If you did not watch, you can watch that one. Now we are going to do some configuration here. If you remember, I hope we already configured the DHCP server. Let's check here. We have the IP already here, and we can go to the DHCP. We have the DHCP server here. Okay, DHCP server is ready. If you see here, we need to configure the gateway. We did not configure the gateway in the DHCP server. So I will configure the gateway 192.168.1. What is our router IP? We need to assign. So if you see the router IP, the interface which is connecting towards us, that is a gateway. So we will assign 1.1 will be the gateway. And if you are using WLC controller, we need to define the WLC controller IP also. So here I think we assign any IP to the controller. We have here default one, so we will change the IP also from the controller. If you see here, we use 1.1 here, and here we use 1.2, so we can give 1.3 to the controller. So I will give here 1.3, and we can put here 0.0.0. This should be 0. We can put this one as a 0. Okay, gateway already we planned just now 192.168.1.1, and DNS server, I think we are saying this is the DNS also. Let's see here what we configure in the IP here. DNS, yeah, same whatever the server we have, DHCP server, that server only we are using for DNS. Okay, so later we are going to add the services. Just I power on the DNS server here. And if you see here, you can put the DNS server here, and here will be the default gateway 1.1, and the server, that is a server IP, I think 1.3. I will save this. Let's verify. This is a DNS server also, and also DHCP server. So here I put the DHCP IP. Gateway will be the router interface IP. This is the router interface IP is a gateway, and the controller we configure 1.3, and DNS will be the same thing 1.2. So this is okay. Okay, I assign the IP, everything is here. This look good, and TFTP currently we are not using, so this one is enough. Now what we will do here, you can go to any computer and check you are getting the IP or not. I will click the DHCP and we will check we are getting the IP. You get the IP 1.1. So this one is not good. 1.1 you are getting. Actually 1.1 already we configure here. So let's go to the server and we will reconfigure here. We will say start the IP giving from the 10, not the 1. Okay. We will say give the IP. When you are giving the IP, give the IP from 10, because 1.1 we use here, 1.2 we use here, 1.3 we use here. So now we change the setting. Let's try and check here what IP you are getting. You are getting 1.10. This is a subnet mask. This is a gateway. This is a DNS server. So everything we are receiving good. Let's check here also. We are getting correct IP or not. Let's see. Yeah, here also getting correctly. Now we need to configure. So what we will do first, we will configure the router. This is our gateway router. Okay, so we are going to configure that one first. So what I will do, I will move like this, and we will configure the gateway router here. If you see here, what we will do, we will write here enable config T, and we will change the name of the router as a R1, and then we will assign the IP. If you see fast Ethernet 0/0 here, we plan to give this IP, so I am going to give that IP here. IP address 192.168.1.1. Give space 255.255.255.0, and we will write here no shut. Okay, same like that we need to assign the IP this one also. Interface F0/1. I will write here IP address, whatever IP you have, 200.1.1.1. Give space, write 255.255.0, and we will write no shut. So we assign that IP also, and we need to create one default route towards the ISP. So I will write IP route, put 0.0.0.0 and 0.0.0 with any IP with any subnet mask. We need to forward to this ISP. That is a what will be the IP 200.1.1.2. Okay, This is a default route also I created. Now we can save the configuration. We can check show IP interface brief, and you can see I assign the IP address to this router. Okay, and let's go here and also configure the IP address. This is the ISP router. In the real scenario, we will not touch the ISP router, but in the lab we need to configure. So I will configure the name of the router, and then I am going to assign the IP address. So if you see here, whatever the interface you have F0 by 0 here, I am going to assign here IP address. What IP 200.1.1.2, give space 255.255.255.0, and we will write no shut here. Then we have another interface F0 by 1. This one I am saying F0 by 1. I will write here no shut. And what IP we plan here? Let's see. Did I put any IP here? Nothing I put here, right? So what we will do here, we can put some IP schema, like here we will say I will put 8.8.8./8. So I will assign this IP, and for this server we can give like 8.8.8.1, and this server we can give like 8.8.8. something. So let me put here, I will put this server IP as a 8.8.8.8, and the gateway will be 8.8.8. sorry. Okay, this will be the gateway, and we don't have DNS here. Same thing here, I will put 8.8.8.2, and this IP I am going to assign to this server. I will go here, I will assign here, and if you see, this will be 8.8.8. that will be the gateway, because this interface is directly connected to us. And here we will put 8.8.8.3, and I will put this inside the server, and gateway will be this one. Let me put here 8.8.8.8, and here we can put 8.8.8.4, and we are going to copy and assign to the, what we can say, this is the server, and here gateway will be 8.8.8. that's all. Okay, and here whatever name you want to give, you can give like switch to, and save here. So now what we need to do, we need to do the NAT pad configuration here. You can try to access, like if you are here, first you will get the IP address. You can see you are getting IP or not. You are getting the IP. Now you can try to ping this server 8.8.8.8 or 8.8.8.8, and see it will not work because we need to configure the NAT pad here. So it is not working here. So default route already we configure. Now we need to do the NAT pad here. That's why it is not working. If you want to configure the NAT pad here, let's do that one. We will go in the global configuration mode, and we need to select the traffic. So to select the traffic, we will use access list. I will put access list 1. I will say permit, and the network, whatever network we want to permit. We are using 192.168.1.0. Only this network we are using. After that we need to write the wildcard mask. So this is a class C IP. Wildcard mask will be 0.0.255. Okay. After that we need to configure the NAT. So we will write IP NAT inside. Okay. Source list, whatever the list we created here, we need to give that number here. So list will be 1. After that we will write interface, which is facing towards the ISP. You can see this is our router. This interface is facing towards the ISP. So this interface we need to use. We are configuring this in our router, which is connecting to the ISP. You need to remember where we need to configure this. If you have more than one router, the router which is connecting to the ISP, you need to configure the NAT pad there only. Okay, so if you see F0 by 1, this is the interface. You can see F0 by 1. After that you need to write overload. That's all, and press enter. After that you need to go under that interface F0 by 1. You need to write IP NAT outside, because this interface is going outside. If you see, traffic is coming here and going outside, and then you need to go another interface, whatever interface you have, you need to go to that interface. So we have this interface fast Ethernet 0 by 0. We need to write IP NAT inside. Okay, So I put IPNAT inside, IPNAT outside. So this way we will configure the NAT pad. So NAT pad configuration is done. Now you can check whatever computer you have before it is unable to ping, now it is working or not. If you see, we are getting destination host unreachable. So we need to look why we are getting like this, what is the issue, we need to do the troubleshooting. So if you see here what we have, destination host unreachable. So here we configure what, let me check here whatever the IP we have, show IP interface brief, and you can see here I forget to configure the 8.8.8 here to this interface. That's why we are getting this issue. So I need to go to the interface fast Ethernet 0x1. I need to configure IP address 8.8.8.8, give space, write 255.0.0.0, and we need to write no shut here. I will save the configuration. Okay, I save the configuration, and now we can check. Before this guy is unable to ping, now he is pinging. So now we can access this IP, and now you can ping this one also. We have what IP here, 8.8.8.1 we have, right? This one. So you can see you are able to access this server. Imagine this is a Facebook server. So you are able to access the Facebook server also. If you want, you can modify here, go here and go to the services, go here HTTP. Okay, and here if you see, this is index file, and change here. You can write here. Here you can modify whatever you want to put, you can put here. Like I will put, this is facebook.com. Okay, I am writing this is facebook.com. Let me check first of all what I delete here. Let me put Ctrl Z and see here. Okay, let me save here. This one I am saying this is Facebook server. I will save this. Okay, so if you see 8.8.8.1 we need to check. So what I will do, I will go in the browser. I will go to this. I am inside this computer. I am going to this browser. I am typing that IP 8.8.8.1 and press enter. And you can see here where we are, here only. So maybe I did not change something. Let me go and check again. This is the HTTP server. Here I go, and here, okay, I did not save that one. So I can put here, this is a Facebook server. This is facebook.com. Okay, and then I will save this. Save, you need to say yes. Now it is save, I think. So now you can check. If you type this one again, press enter, you can see you are getting this is Facebook. Here also, if you want to change this one also, you can change. You can go here, and where it is written the packet tracer, here you can write here facebook.com or something. Like we are saying this is a Facebook server, we can write facebook.com, and you can go here, save here. Okay, it is saved or not? If it is not saved, then it will not come. I think it is saved. Let's try. Now I will say go. You can see this is Facebook server. Any confusion, any doubt here? Same like that, you can go here, services, and go to HTTP and click here index, and you can change this is Google server, or you can write this is google.com. Like this you can write google.com. Okay, and you can put here this is google.com or something. You can put this is Google server. Anything you can write and save here, and you can check the other server. What is the IP of other server? You can put this other server just now which we modify 8.8.2. So you can write 8.8.8.2 and press enter. You can see google.com, and this is Google server you are getting, and you are able to access with the help of IP only. If you want to access with the help of domain name, you need to go to DNS and you need to add here. You can write here like www.facebook.com, and you need to put the IP, what IP you have for this server, 8.8.8.1, right? 8.8.8.1, like this you can write and click add. Then you can write www.google.com, and here you can type 8.8.8.2. we use this 2, right? And click add. So this entry is added now. Now with any computer you can go in the browser, and instead of typing the IP you can type the www.facebook.com or www.google.com. okay, if you see, with the name, domain name also, you are able to access the facebook.com. Same like that you can write here google.com, google.com, right? Just press here, see, you are able to access the google.com because we configure the DNS here. So this computer will send the DNS request to this server. He will say, I need to go to google.com, can you give me the IP? So this guy is having the detail. He will say, okay, if you want to go to google.com, this is the IP for Google. So then he will send the packet here to this server. So we need to modify. This one is a Facebook, this one is a Google. Later we will make one as a YouTube, one is a x.com, like that we can do here. So one part will be finished. After that we need to configure the WLC controller. So anyhow this video is becoming lengthy. So in our next video we are going to do that one. Okay, because this project will have maybe 4 to 5 video. So slowly we will learn and we will do that one. And if you want to check, you can check any computer here. Click here, you will get the IP here, and then you can access the Google server. Go here in the browser and put the google.com, you can access the Google server. Okay, now you can type www.google.com. See, you are able to access the google.com server. Okay, just I will save this one. And already we save the configuration whatever we done here. Here I save, and in the ISP router also, this is the ISP router, right? We save here, and this is our router, we save here. So everything is saved, so we can continue this next video after some time. Okay, now I am busy, so I will stop this recording.